What is up, my fellow citizens? It's Gio here, and today I would like to talk about the Anvil Hawk. Now, we didn't know about this ship when the anniversary was first announced, and you could see the logo, and it was this ship in there, so everyone was like, wait a minute, what is this? We never seen this before. So everyone kind of already knew about this ship, and so it wasn't that much of a surprise. But what was a surprise for me is that this ship is pretty much a dedicated bounty hunter ship, and that got me very excited because the first ship I ever bought in this game was the Aegis Avenger, and that was the Stalker variant at the time. That was the only one that you got, and it had the holding cells in there, and like, oh my gosh, this just so awesome. I think you could hold, what was it, 4 people in there, I believe. Is it 4 or 8? I don't know. I got it mixed up. I gotta go back and look. But I was very excited about that ship, and it was like I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be a bounty hunter in this bad boy, because Boba Fett got me into all the bounty hunting stuff ever since I seen Star Wars. So I'm like, this is gonna be it right here. And then I'm also gonna pick up a Cutlass Blue when they sell that, because I think that's gonna be a real nice rework and one of the bigger bounty hunting ships. But this one, the Hawk, is, they said, I don't like what they said. It's kind of gonna be like for starter bounty hunters, because it kind of puts that in that area of this is kind of a starter ship for bounty hunting, not a pro, starter ship. And I don't think, that'd be the case. I think this would actually be a good bounty hunter from beginner or to, expert from the stuff I'm looking at. One thing that I like already, above the, Avenger Stalker and the Cutlass Blue, is the fact that it has an EMP in it, and you have your, your guns on there as well. With the Avenger, you have to buy a separate module to put that in. You would have to swap out, your holding cells. With this ship, you do not have to worry about that. You have your EMP stuff, already set to go. But if you're killing people, you probably wouldn't even give a damn about that. But I'm getting the big money. That's what I'm looking for. So I'm trying to keep them live as best as possible. And to have that, set up right away without switching anything out, that's a must-have for me, trying to be the best bounty hunter. I also like how they thought about, the ground stuff as well. They put a glass cockpit, below the main cockpit, where you guys can see on the ground if you're chasing like a Dragonfly or Nox or, whatever other kind of ground vehicles that there is. Shoot some UMP below so you know exactly what you're hitting, or scanning the area, see if you see anybody. The wings are made for atmosphere. When you fold up, my favorite part about it, when this thing folds up, go transformer mode, you can land on streets and all kinds of tight spots. So they really thought about the ground aspects of the ships with bounty hunting, as well as a gun rack in there, which a lot of military vehicles, as they were saying in the brochure, don't have, and they don't even think about it. So I can have my weapons as soon as I get out, boom boom, grab it, and I can get ready for some ground combat as soon as I hop out. So very nice feature I like on that. Now, the holding cell may not be able to hold as much as an Avenger or a Cutlass Blue, but I do feel it's probably the most secure option out of those 3, because the way it locks them up in there, and it's more connected, I would say more connected to the ship than the Avenger or Cutlass, because the Cutlass and Avenger have doors that open up in the back. Those could get blown off, their buddies could come in and snatch them up in the back door while you're in front flying and raid your ship and board it. With this, you got your own cockpit, he's in the back, kind of separated, so you can operate, and it just, I don't know, it just seems more secure in my opinion. I would like to hold a couple more, but I'm content with just, one safe holding cell. Now, there will be 2 variants in the future. I believe these could really set this off to the best, bounty hunting shipping game if they're done correctly. But I'm gonna go ahead and read them so we don't miss any information on these bad boys. The Shadowhawk project, which is based on a popular third-party conversion, aims to add an additional 2 scattergun mounts and supporting battery. The second variant is Shadowhawk, a stealth variant intended for more advanced hunters and potentially military sale. At present, the Shadowhawk removes 2 guns in exchange for stealth armor coating and the addition of a data spike array. The Shadowhawk's future at retail is less certain, but is expected to reach the prototype article stage before any decision is made. I must say the stealth variant sounds like it'll be my favorite. I hope it comes in the future. Just like the back, they said, could also be a bed for the ship. They're still working on that if they want that to be a bed, which actually be kind of silly because you would get out the cockpit to go on the back to lay in the bed, a very uncomfortable looking bed if you ask me. But you know, those two are in development. It seems like the first variant was for sure. The stealth one, don't know, but hopefully the bed and the stealth stuff comes in this ship, because I really like this ship and I want that stealth blacked out and I can take some suckers down. They never see me coming. But this was a must buy for me because I love bounty hunting. Like I said, I always want to be Boba Fett in the game and do some cool stuff, and this ship has the functionality kind of like the Slave One. I kind of thought the Cutlass, you know, up there with the blue and stuff, but maybe more so this one, especially with the folding and transforming type stuff, like how the Slave One does. So I definitely will be getting the variants as well as keeping this one. What about you guys? Did you guys get one, or are you guys gonna plan on waiting for the variants? Are you getting all of them like me? Be crazy and throw your wallet. But you guys have a blessed day. In one more thing, Star Citizen for life.